Hello, welcome back to the George M channel. I hope you are doing well. Today, we are looking at a Twitter account called Didn't Happen of the Year Awards. Now, we've all seen things posted on the internet, whether it be from friends, celebrities, whatever, that are obviously not true. People just make up things on the internet for some reason, whether it's to like impress someone or otherwise, I don't know. But this Twitter account compiles a lot of those incidents, so let's have a look at them. So I accidentally gave myself my own vaccine. The pharmacy tech scooted the tray to me and left, and I was like, I guess I'm doing this myself, and just wiped my shoulder with the alcohol thingy and gave myself the vaccine. The pharmacy tech looked at me like I just killed someone. How does that have 350k likes? Is everyone stupid? Like, this isn't even just like a small 350,000 people believe this. My husband was grocery shopping yesterday and a lady approached him. Her, you're not wearing a mask. Him, nope. Her, you're medically exempt. Him, no, I just refuse. What a chad. You are a big, strong man if you refuse to wear masks. And I salute you. You're built different. And I wish I was like you. I'm joking. Wear a mask, idiot. She takes her mask off. Her, do you mind if I shop with you for protection? What? What? Protection from what? COVID? What? Or the mean supermarket workers that will clobber her to the ground for not wearing a mask. Oh, this is from a verified account. This must be true. One pandemic project I made for myself was seeing if I could collect an entire deck of playing cards from just finding them on the street on my daily walk. Just completing my deck last week after. What? Do you just roam the street all the time looking for cards? Who is dropping playing cards on like a specific route every day? How many cards are there in a deck? There's like 50 something, right? So that's like you find a card on average every 3 days. And not just a card, a different card to what you've already got every 3 days. That's bullshit, Peter. You should be ashamed of yourself. Lying on the internet like that, disgraceful. Long ago, my 4-year-old daughter was exchanging questions with a man. He became annoyed at her attention. He called out, "Oh yeah? Then why does it rain?" and laughed at her. Her response, "Low pressure system," and walked away. It got no, it didn't. Shut up. No, it didn't. I don't even know what that means. What is low pressure system? Someone tell me. I thought it was the water cycle, like the diagram you got in like year 3, where it has like the water on the floor and then it goes up into the cloud and then it rains. That is the water cycle. What is low pressure system? I'm beginning to believe low pressure system isn't even a thing. Therefore, I am set to believe this 4-year-old is stupid. Oh, here we go. This is from a verified doctor. Terrifying. Children now don't have the human reflex that they... What? Children now don't have the human reflex that they when you smile... What? Am I having a stroke? Hang on. Children now don't have the human reflex that they... You're a spot... What? Children now don't have the human reflex that they, when you smile at them, they smile back. That doesn't make any sense. Does that make any sense to any of you? That makes no sense to me. I think I can kind of decipher what she's trying to mean. They don't have a human reflex to smile back at someone. I think that's what she's trying to say. Sorry, I'm trying to get... Am I just being stupid? Or is this person just... Hang on. Because this person's a doctor, they must know their spelling. Human reflex that they, when you smile... No, I'm not being stupid. I'm seeing kids with their lower faces hanging... What? What is that word? I've never seen that word in my life. You're not a real doctor, are you? You can't do sentences and that's not a word. It's not a word. Absolutely unmoving facial muscles. When they take their masks off, dark circles under their eyes from low oxygen. What? I can't even tell if I don't know what she's talking about. So I don't know what if I can say this didn't happen because I don't know what she's talking about. Reply with what you'd like to turn Buckingham Palace into. And then there's a tweet from a private account or something. I don't know. I'm guessing we'll get the context from this tweet. That's literally what my 9-year-old suggested to me last week. He even play acted how he'd run up to the Queen, grab her crown and tell her he's returning the gems to their country of origin and whipping the rings off her. No, he didn't. 8-year-old was asked to sign a contract to agree to class rules at school. She said to the teacher, "It's not a valid contract if I don't have a choice." What? What? Why do people make up? This is 180k likes. What? Has your child gone to law school? Oh my god, this is a good one. Oh, this is so good. Have you seen Kim Kardashian she's trying to say her 7-year-old daughter did this? Bullshit. That's bullshit. It didn't happen. When I was 19, I had to apply for a job and couldn't be asked writing a cover letter, so I made a fake job ad for the job I was applying for on Gumtree, and like 200 people applied, and I picked the best cover letters. That's actually really clever. I believe that happened. Oh, hang on. Come support me at my new job for only £2.50. Do you know what I love? I love when someone gets a viral tweet, and then like they post their PayPal under it, like, "Oh, give me money. I gave you entertainment." No, you tweeted. Shut up. No one's giving you money. Oh my god, this is a long one. Think lockdown is finally taking its toll on Cohen. Oh god, this is a good one. Who calls their child Cohen? I guess we're about to find out. Last couple of days we've had, I don't like being locked up. I spend my life in here. Let's just knock down the walls and roam free. This is not where I belong. You tell me to stop climbing all the time, but if I don't do that, look out the window. It's like the outside world doesn't even exist anymore. Oh my god. You can tell these people are American just by their children's names. Freya, spelled Freyja. If you call your child Freya like that, you're just pretentious. Just call your child Freya, normal spelling. Freya needs to see the world. For all her life, she hasn't been anywhere. She needs to see the fun things. Not just me, you, Daddy, Reuben, and Ezra. God, my God. Cohen, Freya, Reuben, and Ezra. Oh, great children. It's great names. It isn't fair on the baby. Mummy, every time I ask you to do something, you say when the bad cough goes away, but this is taking 26,000 years and I'll be too old and not a kid anymore by then. I mean, I believe that. I believe a child called Cohen would say that. So apparently my 2-year-old nephew has been walking up to crying kids at his school and saying, use your words when they're throwing a tantrum. 2 years old? At school? I thought you started school when you were like 4. Oh, and of course they've put their star sign under here. Oh, I just killed 5 people. I'm such a scorpion. Get a grip. Just walked into a coffee shop here in, I'm not even gonna try and say that, New Zealand, and everybody behind the counter, not really knowing me but knowing I was American, erupted in spontaneous applause. What? This comes from a verified account. I can't tell if this is bait. Is this bait? I'm gonna go ahead and say this is bait. Oh wow, this is another one. Just took my 93-year-old mum to vote. She's registered blind. In a very loud voice, she said, which box for out? A cheer went up from waiting voters. I'm guessing this is for Brexit. Good. All right. My 11-year-old nephew just said that he doesn't like James Bond because he saw a cover of a James Bond book with a naked woman on and he didn't think that women's bodies should be used to sell things. Sure he didn't. Sure he didn't. Yo, my son woke me up out of my sleep crying and said, Mummy, I know you're tired of working, trying to make it better for me and my sister. I'll go to work for you today. This made me cry. He's only one. Your child is crying. You've just put your clothes on that child and they are crying. He's only 1. Bruh, there's no way a 1-year-old child can form a sentence like that. Shut up. And how's it such a surprise that this is on Facebook? Does anyone still use Facebook? I haven't been on Facebook in years. Oh my god, okay. I'm a feminist, but when walking past a boys' secondary school today, one of the boys called for me to throw their football back over the very high fence. I responded, there's no way I can get over that fence. To which he said, but feminism, miss, use your girl. I can guarantee no boy in an all-boys school said that. That's impossible. Most of these I'd say are unlikely to have happened. This one, I'm just straight up saying that's impossible. 60 teenage boys then gathered on the other side of the fence shouting encouragement and chanted feminism. What is that word? Bro, teenage boys do not know what that word is. I am 22 and I do not know what that word is. While I repeatedly attempted the throw and then cheered and applauded when I succeeded. Didn't happen. $1,000,000% didn't happen. The rich are faking the pandemic. They are paying actors to pretend to be ill. My neighbor across the road was paid £34 to pretend to have a cough. Oh my god, okay, this is in like 5 pixels, so I'm gonna do my best to read all of this. Need to share, me and my 6-year-old Charlie were just shopping at Asda, and people weren't keeping their distance and staff weren't doing nothing. So Charlie got out the line and shouted, I thought it just said Charlie got out of line. Oh, very different story there. Everyone needs to keep 2 meters apart at all times. Then to make me even more proud, he took all the elderly people out of the line and took them all to the front. A woman in the queue shouted, we were waiting first. Without thinking, Charlie said, with respect, ma'am, this disease is taking away our mothers, fathers, grandmothers, grandfathers. We need to do all we can to protect them as they are the most... No, wait, no, I'm not even bothering reading all this. Why do people make up such obvious bullshit? Like, as if anyone's going to believe it. Oh, here we go. I see Brexit. It's going to be good. So I asked my husband why people have stopped caring about Brexit. Our son walks in and said, it's not so much that people have stopped caring about Brexit. I fear that Brexit has stopped caring about people. We looked at the floor and wept. He's right, you know. He's only... Yay. And then everyone cheered. My 8-year-old daughter knew Biden won before the election was called. She was just eating lunch, got off her chair, knelt to the ground and raised a fist. That was when I saw the news at... What? Oh, God, okay. My 11-year-old shared that he had accepted Christ the other day. When asked what prompted him to do so, he smiled back and said, because I looked at the hashtag evidence and hashtag Christianity makes the most sense. I don't think children speak in hashtags though. In Sainsbury's, and watched a man put all the bread on the shelf into his trolley and then announce he would resell it outside to the highest bidder. He left the trolley unattended, so I took the bread out and put it back on the shelf where all the people around took one each. That looks like a parody account. That's not a real account. Surely there is no real person called Phil Jobling. That's not a real person. It's like Barry Stanton, innit? Me, sir, you gotta wear a mask. Customer, I left it in the car. Can I use my shirt? Me, no. Him, it's the same freaking thing. Me, if it's the same thing, shut the up and go get it. Every other customer in the store, a round of applause. What? So everyone in the store heard you say this, turned round and applauded. And also, no way would you swear at a customer. I mean, I've never worked in retail or anything like that, but I'm pretty certain you're not allowed to swear at customers. Tonight, my 3-year-old daughter told me she had a superpower. I asked her which one. She replied, strong, kind, and beautiful inside and out. That's from a verified account. Shut up. No one believes you. Family movie night, Legally Blonde, 10 minutes in. 12-year-old son, what sort of representation of women is this movie pushing? What? Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there for today's video. I hope you did enjoy. If you want to see more videos like this, then please do let me know in the comments. And also leave a like and subscribe if you're new. At the moment, there's around 10,000 people per day watching this channel that have never seen it before. So if you are one of those people that has never seen this channel before, or even if you're someone that's just not subscribed, please consider subscribing. It would mean the world to me. Also, I do have a main channel that'll be on screen and in the description. But yeah, anyway, I'll see you in a bit. Bye-bye.